League racing presented by the DxT commentary team and LFR coverage. So today I am with obviously Curly, who is on board with me with comms. Now Curly, we've got a wet France. How are you feeling about that?
Mate, France, wet. Perhaps some slippery stuff, wasn't it?
I'm hoping so. I really am. It can be like a processional race if it's not like if it's dry. So it'd be quite interesting to see how we do. And we do have 19 drivers in qualifying, which is fantastic to see.
Yes, definitely. Freedom's out already.
Yeah. I'm not too sure the reason that would be. Maybe he's had a qualifying ban, but like I'm sure someone on the stream will enlighten us at some point. I am just about to upload the information to the stream page. Bear with me 1 second. Hey, there we go. Copy that. Send it over. Now, it's like I know you raced on this on Thursday at T&E. So how did you feel like it went when you was racing on that then, Kelly?
I actually found it alright. I've done a one stop, medium to softs, went to level. I went to lap 20 on them mediums. I've got to admit, as it is my first race in the league, I was nervous as hell, but I found it alright. It was dry for us, luckily. But yeah, I actually found it alright. So obviously being on, we don't know obviously how long this rain's going to last, but yeah. So, yeah, mate, I found it alright.
Brilliant. See, I personally, I don't like France, but then for the last couple of days I've been practicing on it, and then like I felt so good about it because I managed to get a trial time down to like just under 1:30, and I thought that's quite a competitive time. Joined the lobby yesterday. My connection was like so bad. Oh, not human going for a little bit of a slide.
Yeah.
Tokyo drifting it there.
I was going to say, did your car? So while you're practicing, did your car sort of like go forward and then reverse while everyone else was on the pits?
The thing is, though, it's weird. It's like I dropped out to say try and sort out my internet connection. Got back involved, and then all of a sudden, I got on, and it wouldn't let me jump in the car. I was like, all right, fair enough. I'm not allowed to jump in the car. And then before even the lights started going, my car goes forward. It reverses sideways in front of someone else. It's like, this is all before the lights. This is before the game should actually let you do it. And it's like my car was all over the place. Sets off a safety car apparently straight away as well. So then at the end of the safety car, oh no, it wasn't at the end of the. It was halfway through the safety car. I jump on board, thinking about, you know what, I'll jump on board, get the car into the pits, retire, so it doesn't disrupt anybody's races. Oh, not human. That's a naughty boy habit. Going off track there, little man.
Charoux's retired as well.
Do you know Charoux is one of those drivers he will climb back through. We won't have a problem with that. But like, yeah, it was absolutely bizarre because I jumped on it and then like, do you when you take control of a vehicle and you get the 3 red lights going beep, 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 as that?
Yeah.
As soon as that happened, it was going down, and then all of a sudden the car just accelerated before I even had control, smashed into the back of Amar, who is probably one of the fastest drivers on the game. Overtakes him. I take control of the car. I slow down because the game tells me to say, Joe, give that place back, and then all of a sudden it goes down. You've overtaken someone, give that place back. I realised it was the safety car. I didn't even overtake the safety car, and the game screwed me over. It's like, I can't believe it. I told Brett, I was like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll join, and I'll retire in the pits. And all of a sudden, I get disqualified for overtaking the safety car, which I didn't.
Yeah, but didn't that safety car, the first safety car though, wasn't that caused by Hobo as well though?
No, Hobo was after that.
I'm out.
Yeah. You know, no, I'll get that up later. It's gonna be. I'm gonna play for any time. If Hobo spins out, I'm gonna go. Have I spun? I'm out.
I'm out.
I can't give him the gratitude of the squeakiness of his voice at that time, but this just proves how epic this circuit can be. So I'm actually hoping for actually something more entertaining on the lines. Okay, guys, so I know we've had like a little bit of a long kind of chat about the circuit and what our exploits with the circuit. I'm going to quickly go through the times that we have at the moment. So we've got T&E toilet paper, Thierry, on 140.8. We've got DxT Matty on a 141.0. I've heard good news about Matty recently, and I think he's actually a spot-on guy for doing so. Valkyo, usual suspect, up there in the top 3. DxT, how have I spun Hobo on 141.7. Ari the race guy on a 142.1. We've got Stu on a 142.3. Stu is quite new, I believe, so it'd be good to see how well he does. Taylor McKenzie on a 142.9. Now Antim 144.5, followed not far behind by her brother El Stefano on 145.0, both heading into the pits together. And then Boy for Jesus, it doesn't sound great, that name, I'll be honest.
Boy for Jesus.
Boy for Jesus, it does sound very Catholic, very Jimmy Savile. 2031. And Amir puts a 156.2. I do apologise. Oh no, Izzy, I seen that comment there. I did actually say comment about my car going forward and reversing in front of you at the lights.
Yes. Izzy, good finish yesterday, and I'm sorry about the Taylor's actually just retired as well.
No, Taylor's been disqualified.
Disqualified along with T&E Matties as well. I wonder if that's any.
Well, T&E, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with T&E Matty. I'm sure someone can. Matty usually will update us. Apparently, according to Hobo, it's a dry end of qualifying, so we could see some quick times at the end, which will be quite interesting. Maybe that's why some drivers are waiting. We've got Amarin today, so eyes on him for a fast time. Oh, excuse me. I do think so. Any driver who hasn't got out of the pits, I have got a very decent setup that me and Hobo were running before Hobo's tyres went completely off and spun him out.
And the good news about Matty, is that the news that I told you earlier on.
8th gear right-hander. I lost it. I'm guessing that's Sainz. He's lost that Sainz. Right. Okay, so I am going to pick who's my victim for a lap run through. I'll go for Veloce. No, Veloce is like too quick. I'll tell you what. Antim.
Veloce is too quick.
It was too quick. I jumped on board with him just as he was crossing the start finish line. I like to have a little run in. Okay, so I'm on board with Antim at the moment. So what I'm going to Antim do here, out lap, and then I'll run through a lap run down at the Circuit Paul Ricard in the Castellet in Var of France.
I will jump on board though, like my stream can see it as well, just so they know.
Of course, yeah. And apparently it's getting dry now, Thierry has told us. Now, I do apologise to a lot of our French-speaking viewers because, straight up, I ain't going to try and attempt to say the French... announce the French names, because they do sound better in French, but man, I don't want to murder another language. I'm ordering murder in the English language. I don't need to murder another one just because I can't speak it properly. Okay, so the circuit itself, it is 5.84 kilometers long. That's 3.63 miles. It has 15 turns. That's 9 to the left and 6 to the right. Now the circuit itself is very similar surroundings as to the Barcelona circuit. So it's on a plateau, so all the local residents can hear these cars from miles around. It's very little elevation, which is quite a sorry thing to hear really about a circuit. But the circuit itself, I've got tons of facts about the circuit. Some facts a lot of drivers wouldn't even know. As we've got Antim coming round the final corner as we are about to run into the lap rundown. So here we go as we're going down the start-finish straight. There is a late start time barrier line. So it comes around turn 1 and 2, which is the Vieri S's. So and Tim does take it a little bit cautiously through there, so which is quite nice for us, really. Now we got onto the rundown into the hotel chicane. That is turns 3 and 4 here, the left, right-hander and then left-hander, should say. Around turn 5, which is camp, and then onto Saint Baume, if I pronounced that right. And then round turn 7 here, which is school. Now school, it's one of those faster corners leading onto a DRS straight, which is the Mistral straight, coming onto this chicane, which actually does take a lot of people by surprise. It is the Mistral chicane. They're probably one of the better chicanes out there because it actually does exactly what the circuit needs it to do. So it's turn 8 and 9 for the chicane. Come around the fastest corner of the circuit, which is Signs. Now there is a lot of things I will tell you about Signs later on in the race. As you can see, there's a lot of runoff area there because it is a fast corner, and as Ari is off already there. Now onto Boset. Boset is that fast-ish right-hander hairpin, followed by a left-hander hit of Bendor, not to get mistaken for Bender from Futurama. And now onto this slight curve here, which is Village, onto Tower, and then from Tower you do go into that little hairpin on the left, which is called Bridge. Now obviously Antim has gone in, probably got to put a set of dry tyres on and see what kind of laps she can do with them. So we do have a few drivers out on soft tyres at the moment.
Sorry, I put you on mute while I thought I'd let you do that.
Oh, that's not a problem. That's not a problem, buddy. Hopefully, we've covered all the corners. I was a little bit gutted that Anton jumped into the pits then because I was online to actually jump in, follow that final corner. But people did see at the beginning. It's that sharp right-hander at the end. I quite like that corner, to be honest, for in a race because it gives those drivers a chance to catch up before they start finish straight.
Yep.
Now,
I'm sort of like, go on.
No, go on.
No, as I say, sort of like, I can't remember what the hell I was going to say now, Gas. I really don't. It's completely gone out of my head. You carry on.
I was going to ask you, what's your favourite part of the circuit?
I'll tell you what's my least favourite part of the circuit.
Go on.
Bloody S-bends. I don't know what. You come out of turn 1, then you got those bloody the snake.
Are you talking about the bottom end of the second straight? So you go around the first S's, which is quite smooth, and then you get down to the bottom, and you got the wiggly bit at the bottom end.
Yeah.
So that is actually part of the new part of the circuit, really. So it's I don't have a problem with that. I'm not quick for it, like far from quick. My favourite part is actually sector 3. The fast right-hander of Signs is nice. Turn 11 I always seem to pick up time at turn 11, turn 12. But like I was when we was doing the qualifying yesterday, I was quicker than like half the grid. It's sector 3.
Damn. I obviously had the mainstream on yesterday, and on one of my quali laps, I was going through, and I swear I heard Thierry and that say I was quicker in sector 2. Come round final corner, then it invalidated it, didn't I?
Oh no!
Yep, final corner, invalidate it.
Do you know that's a commentator's curse? It is a commentator's curse.
Yep.
Like, if a driver hears a commentator go, "Oh, he's picked up a lot of time there," they lose it.
Purple in sector 2.
Oh man! Oh, you know, I'll tell you what. Some people need to stop cutting corners to save themselves some time. I am a bit perplexed about why people would do that, but I'm going to jump on board. Let's have a jump on board as it comes out. Amir has put in a 132.9. Completely smashes it because Amir put a 140.2 on the mediums. This is like, I think
it's drying up now.
Yeah, the track's like drying out now, so it's proper smashed it. So this is a stamp really for a lot of drivers to stop on. Now we have seen times of 129 yesterday, 128.
I'm
There was
just going to take
127.
my headset in and out, mate. Quickly, I'll be back. Hang on, 2 ticks.
No problem, buddy. So as Kelly is sorting that out, let's have a look. So we've got Wild Gamer saying hello, Wild Gamer. Thank you for joining us. Lexi go, Gaz, you okay? Lexi, I am fantastic. Thank you for joining us. How are you? Izzy's obviously she's commented about the incident yesterday with my car going in front of hers, and she's. Yeah, sorry.
I was trying to say. So I was just saying earlier on when Izzy commented earlier, Izzy, I'm sorry that I put that clip in. I apologise.
You apologise and then you laugh at her. How rude! How rude! Terrible.
I'm sorry. If
She
I
does.
known it was you, Izzy, I wouldn't have done it.
She does send good luck to Thierry. Not Joe. She hasn't said good luck to anybody else because obviously when she normally when she tells people that she's a fan of them, they tend to have a bad luck. Thierry should do good because having a name like Thierry, I'm sure he's French.
Yes. Well, I think is it Thierry from the... Oh no, Thierry's AEP, isn't it? From the other...
He was the commentator from... yes.
Dutch.
Oh, is he Dutch, is he?
Dutch.
Oh, I do apologise. I'm sorry I insulted you there, Thierry. I always associate the name Thierry as French. It is like... Yeah, that's the reason why, and I do apologise. I know it's insulting for anybody who's not French to be called French. I really do apologise. It's almost like calling me a Scouser.
You are a Scouser.
No, I've just got the bad accent.
Harry's just on a 130.3.
Now I'm going to tell you something. Ari could have done it quicker than that. We do have a lot of drivers who are off track. So Hobo, not spinning out today. He is off track, but he is 4th with medium tyres. So he's actually. I get off that outside track. It's not going to help you. And he listens to. Oh no, he doesn't listen to me. I thought you listened. Oh, Hobo, listen to me. Stay on track. Just stay off the racing line. It is an. He's probably DxT Anthony's probably just letting cars past.
Yeah, he's invalidated his lap.
Yeah, he's letting cars pass. He's not a bad driver. He's just can't get a time in place because we are at the end of qualifying and Veloz now. Let's see what time he does because he is the only person who can set a time because DxT Anthony hasn't validated his. Let's see what he puts up. I'm hoping for a time competitive to the top runners.
Oh, Steve's just on a 120.29 point. It was Veloz and then Speedy.
That was so close. Those three drivers below 130, absolutely fantastic. And that's kind of just pushed a lot of drivers. So DxT Hobo is sitting in 10th at the moment. There's any drivers below? No, not so. Hobo in 10th on the medium tyres. Not bad.
I think, to be honest, I think a medium or hard is a good way to obviously top 10. You have to start on soft anyway.
Well, top 10's got to start on the side that the qualified on. But the thing is, like, this circuit's not too bad on hard tyres. Normally, I'm like, stay away from hard, stay away from hard. I always say it, but this is not that bad. Now, the circuit itself is horrible for the engines, but for the tyres, it's not too bad. So the hards can actually do well.
20 laps yesterday.
Absolutely fantastic.
But that did involve 2 safety cars.
So apparently Izzy did jinx Thierry. Izzy with a wicked power. So here's our qualifying position. So Speedy takes the TeaTime pole position, followed by Veloz in 2nd, Stu in 3rd, Emir in 4th, Ari in 5th. A fantastic qualifying session from him. DxT Matty in 6th. We've got El Stefano and Antim 7th and 8th respectively in the Red Bulls. Fantastic to see the brother-sister partnership there battling it out. And below them we did. Yeah, it was. Man, I completely missed who was in ninth. I got Hobo in 10th though.
Yeah, they
but
should leave that up longer as well. I know
that
there's
time,
less time. or
that
whatever,
time,
but
that time just dropped down so quick though.
Yeah.
I think it was it Amir that's in ninth? I think Amir
it was Amir. Yeah. I think Amir was in ninth.
So a quick apology from Izzy because she doesn't like to upset anybody.
Izzy.
She's a great person, Izzy. So we gotta give her that. She's our Paul DeVesta. So keep the comments coming, Izzy. We do like you joining in. And if we got to be honest, if you really fancied it, you could also join us in the comms box if you wanted to.
Yeah,
there is room in the comms box. There's plenty of room. We've got the whole world for the comms box at the moment. As the formation lap starts out, we do have 20 drivers, so we do have someone. Wow. So Speedy in first, Veloz in second, Stu in third, Amir in fourth actually. Do apologise. Ari in fifth, DxT Matty in sixth. We've got El Stefano and Tim. Amar in ninth. Hobo in 10th. We've got TP, Thierry in 11th. We've got Valkyo in 12th. Non-human in 13th. Leo in 14th. Boy for Jesus in 15th. Freedom in 16th. TNE Matty in 17th, Shavu in 18th. We've got Taylor McKenzie in 19th and DxT Anthony in 20th. So we do have a full grid. Do you want to say something? Hats off to Lexi. Lexi has ensured that all the drivers. Well, we do have a full grid. She's done a fantastic job at attendance. So thank you, Lexi, for taking over that because I will be honest, if it was still left to me, I would not. I would just not be able to do it as good as you have at the moment, Lexi. I do, so thank you very much. A lot of things have happened recently. I don't think a lot of people out there could actually say what it's like to try and give a 2-year-old a COVID test.
No way.
Yeah, Toby had his COVID test today. No symptoms. But because the nursery teacher got a positive test and had to self-isolate, all the little kiddies in his nursery all was advised to go and get a test. So me and Toby got a test today. Poor kid. Izzy's reiterated. I don't mind upsetting people, just not people I like. So she doesn't mind upsetting me because she doesn't like me after I reversed in front of her car. As our drivers
are gonna like me after yesterday.
I don't think anybody likes you, to be honest, T-boy. TeaTime T-boy with us. I'm joking, Kaylee. We all love a little bit of banter. So we're all lined up. Yes.
I say it's down to you.
Oh, it's down to me. So we all like lining up. I'll be honest. We've had recent glitches where we can't get a good view of the lights.
I know. I've had that. It's horrible.
Oh no! It's like normally you sit there. You don't mind seeing this view of the cars from the side angle. It makes it looks great. And normally you get a little trigger point and it changes. And I'm jumping on board. Yeah, I'm gonna go on board. Glitches already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. They're out, and here we go for the French Grand Prix here at TeaTime Friday League, as we've got Veloz jumps up into first. Obviously with all these glitches all over the place. Sharu! Wow! Sharu! I just seen Shamu just go off the track sideways.
Right, basically, those cars going back, didn't I? I didn't see who it was.
Oh no, Shamu was like basically caught a huge chunk of the circuit off. It looks like he's got a desync. Is that Amar? Amar has gone off circuit. VSC. It's a VSC.
Back. Yep, it's Singh and Boy for Jesus at the back. I
seen Amar go off. I didn't see Boy for Jesus go off. Yeah, I wonder what happened there. But my question is all about Sharu right now. Sharu basically cut the first. Yeah, but he cut the first S off on my view. and that's where I'm questioning what's happened. Obviously, I think there's a desync because he's got low connectivity.
Right, okay.
So maybe he's actually somewhere else, or maybe he actually just cut that corner because he wanted to. But there's no penalties come up, so I'm quite shocked.
Yeah, because Singh and Roy do have penalties.
Yeah, they do, and it's unbelievable.
5 seconds each. And I'm guessing that's for the collision.
But the thing is, it's a bit weird. I don't understand how like both of them would have got penalty for that, because I think they both it was separate incidents. As we are under the first lap has gone underway, we do have Veloce.
Singh, Singh and the Roy are both going into the pits as well. No,
There's yeah, we've got Matty, Tini, Matty, Taylor, Valkyo, all in the pits.
Stacking.
Oh no way!
The double stacking.
That's, I'll tell you what, that's Valkyo is like be proper gutted.
Valkyo popped into my chat earlier on. I was streaming that on, and he said he was looking forward to tonight as well.
Oh no! Do you know, Valkyo is one of those drivers. He's very quick. He just needs to work on his racecraft a little.
Yeah.
DxT Matty has managed to get past El Stefano, and El Stefano is battling back in. Absolutely fantastic battle between these two drivers. And DxT Hobo, I don't know how come he's still back here, but he is up into 8th. I would have thought he might have jumped up a few places because he is so quick. As our lad Hobo.
Just to let you know, other Sharu and there was one other. They might be Tierney Matty did start on the hards.
Oh, yes, fair enough, that's brilliant. Oh, not human! Not human! Tried to go into a place where no car was going to be able to go.
Valkyr's left. I'm not sure if he's... Oh no, he's fine at the back. So he's retired on track.
Oh, that's basically. I'm gonna say this. That will be looked into by the stewards if he has left on track. His car's still running. It's not retired. I think it's just left the session.
Yeah, he's left the session. So I'm not sure he's
it could be a signal problem rather than anything else. So I'm glad it wasn't because he's not the usual kind of person to retire on track. To be fair, but this the non-human incident, I would say, would have been him putting himself in a position where his car shouldn't have gone. Because my view is Hobo was in a good position, and Valkyrie just tried to stick his nose in where he shouldn't be. If you get me, keep your nose out of the business of Hobo's rear end. So it's quite. I'm looking at these battles here. We've got Freedom now looking to make a move past Antim, and it looked like he did that with relatively good ease, but Antim did give him plenty of space on the exit of the chicane.
She's a good driver.
She's a very capable driver. The only thing I would say about Antim would be a little bit more confidence, and just work on getting the maximum speed she can through corners. Obviously, I'm on the same line as Antim when it comes down to that. Yeah, it is about the speed for the corners.
Yeah.
So, but because Chevrolet is now jumped on the inside, has managed to get past Antin. Antin's just going to hold on them because these 3 drivers in front of her do have penalties. So it could all change down the end of it. Well, by the time we get to the end, it could be like a lot of problems. As Thierry is also looking for a move down onto Antin. And you said Thierry's Dutch, didn't you?
Yes.
So we do have quite a few Dutch drivers there. Oh, Charoux! Oh, and Tim have come together. Oh, I don't know what the exact happened there.
Damage, I think.
Yeah, Charoux and Tim going into the same corner. 2 into 1 don't go. So and Tim lost out and spun.
Yeah.
I think she's got damage, hasn't she?
Yeah, left wing.
So I think it's jump into the pit and put a set of hards on. Izzy's putting Anne's grades. I do have a lot of confidence in Anne. I'm hoping that she gets a good recovery drive now after that unfortunate event. But I think there's a desync with Sharu. I don't think he's a bad driver. I think it's just a desync because it is shown he's got bad sync, and that was the same as me yesterday.
Yeah.
So if I was desyncing, I'm sure he's desynced. But hopefully we keep the instance down to a minimum.
Oh, at the top. There's one in the pits. Struck.
Stu?
Yeah. Stu. I see a B there, but it's not the mate, isn't it? Yeah, Stu's gone into the pits.
Alright.
And when it comes to female drivers, I'm like you, we need to see more of them.
We do. Now, I can't wait for when Lexi Berjo gets the confidence enough to join in races. Obviously, the situation between her and Hobo, both Sarah are sharing a wheel setup, would be so we can only have one and or the other. To be honest, I'd rather have Lexi than Hobo. Just because Lexi would be probably in my category, if you get me, at the moment, until she gets confidence to gauge just to outdo me.
But it'd be more for Izzy as well, though. You know what I mean? It'd be there for Izzy.
Do you know, Joe? It should be like we should have a T&E or DxT female only league. Yeah. Just females only. I don't mind dressing up as a girl, putting a bra on and pretending I'm a girl just for that, just so I can feel like a competitive with some drivers. But yeah, of course you would, Curly. You can change it. You can change it into Raquel.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think I'll get a good look of Toby though if I did that. So we've got Ari who's jumped into the pits now. Ari now, I think a lot of drivers are going to go for the 2-stop, but the medium hard is the option I'd go for here.
Yeah, go medium hard, or you can go hard softs. Depending if you can make those hard last.
Yeah, if you it's a set of mediums for Ari. So Ari's got a good option here. He can push these medium tires as far as he can. Let's see whether he can get onto a set of soft tyres or a set of medium tyres.
Hobo's got 13 seconds left of penalties.
You what?
He's got 13 seconds. Unless he has to go in a pit and serve some, I don't know. But at the moment, he's got 13 seconds.
So that is 2 5-second, or is it 1 10-second penalty and a 3-second penalty? It could be any of them, can't it? Really. I don't want to jump onto the race director, but you know what? I'm going to do it. Right, you keep calling out if there's any incidents. Keep calling them out because I'm going to have a quick little look to see where these time penalties have come from. Just quick one. That collision between there was a collision between Amar and Boy for Jesus, like you said earlier.
Yep.
How about it was corner cutting for 10 seconds on lap 2?
Ooh.
So it's got to be. It would have to have been the chicane, probably.
Unless you got squeak through another 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Warning, then corner cutting.
But I think that corner cutting penalty could be rescinded if Hobo was evading a major incident or a glitch in vehicle. So if he had a reason to avoid that, take that shortcut, or whether it might not have even been a corner cut, it might have just been Joe. He's exceeded the track limits on the inside of a corner, and it's called a corner cut.
Yeah.
Because we all know the game's full of glitches.
What do you call actually a corner cut on? You know what I mean? It's
a corner cut, really, on the technical terms of the FIA, is when you shave off a corner's apex and gain an advantage.
You have 2 wheels on, or you can't have 3 wheels off track, can you?
Well, the thing is that even 2 wheels off track, it could still be a corner cut.
Oh, Freedom's going for a move on Hobo here. And got him.
Freedom actually on those fresh medium tyres. I was sure he was going to make that happen. Now, anybody who knows Paul Ricard's circuit will understand that the circuit is. What's going on? What's going on?
Harry and Stu. and you've got.
Amar's made a move on T&E Matty. We got the 2 Williams of Ari and is it 2 Williams? It is 2 Williams of Ari and Stu now.
Yeah, Matty's retired.
Has he crashed out? It's a virtual safety car. It's a virtual safety car. Has he crashed out?
I don't know.
He's lost it at the chicane, at the exit of the chicane, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Looking on the map, he has.
To be honest, I think that should have been a full safety car, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right,
I
so...
was just watching Stu, I think, Freedom's lumped into the pits.
Now, anybody knows the Paul Ricard circuit, they can see there is a lot of different colours on that circuit, on the runoff areas. There's blue, there's white, and there is red. Now, do you know what the colours mean?
Their flag.
Well, it's kind of obvious they're going to use the flag colours, but what do the colours actually mean on the track? What do they actually do? Like, you know,
I actually is this a gas fact moment? I tell you what, right, we should come up with a little tune like gas fact.
Oh, so basically, just quick one. Matty lost it on the. It was the curb on the kink just after the chicane. So the chicane exit is that kink, that left-handed kink. That is the exit. That is the exit of the chicane. It flows onto the straight. So that still classed as the exit of the chicane.
Yeah, I've done practice. I've lost it there many times in practice.
It's a Bahrain 10-12 instance or a 10-12 Australia. It's just unfortunate. It's 10-9 rather than 10-12 because but yeah, fun facts with Gaz time. Right, so
fun facts.
That is terrible.
I know.
Fun facts with Gaz. Kaylee has got a terrible singing voice. That's it.
What's it mean then, Gaz?
Right, so the different colours on a circuit actually is degradation levels. Now, obviously with the track itself, the degradation level of the track itself is at level 1. As we are watching a battle between TP and Hobo.
Oh no, Hobo. Yep, sorry.
Go ahead, Hobo. Do him, Hobo, do him!
The wheel to wheel. Oh no, Hobo's got him. But then you've got Thierry behind him. There's 2 of them, 2 more as well.
Sharu right behind him.
That's how Sharu's come out of the field.
So the thing is, I honestly think he's got a time warp car. I swear down, I do think he's got a time warp car. It's like...
Go for the move on TRTG.
It's quick. Sharu is quick. I think because he's managed to glitch the game with a broken wing and it's still faster.
He's cut the he cut the corner on that last corner though.
He did cut it a bit. He did, but did he gain an advantage? He's actually all 4 wheels were off track then when he tried to make that move against their TP. It's unbelievable.
And Matty, I think, just went in the back of
TP's out. TP spawn. Is he out? He's out. No, he saved it. He saved it. But, he's lost a lot of places.
He went in the back of. I'm getting lost here. He went in the back of TP before that. Oh
no! Has he got? He's got a bit of wing damage, so he will have to start thinking about Joe when to pit. It's like now. I'm about to get my facts out, and then all of a sudden it's like action! I can't go because we've got a battle here with DxT, Matty, Stu, and Ari. 3-way battle here. DxT, Matty's managed to jump the both William drivers. What a move! This is like unbelievable. It's like every time I go to speak, and it's like, it's just something new. And because like we've got Veloci or Veloci.
We have a little bump on Hobo there.
Oh come on!
Hobo.
It is Hobo.
It is Hobo. This is like another Canada.
When did DxT Anthony get past Hobo?
I don't know.
That's not possible. Well, Hobo's carrying some wing damage there. Right.
Looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they come down to the chicane, this could be another Canada.
Sharu again, 2 wheels off the circuit. When he makes a pass on the Hobo, I personally with me, it's like taking track limits to the limits.
The limit. Yep.
Oh! The Hobo touch. Hobo's off. I just caught that from behind. So
I
Hobo.
saw it.
Hobo
It's
is.
still on, it's going.
Hobo right behind
Wing damage,
Vacuum.
though. Left.
Yeah.
He's only pissed, left wing damage. I bet he's pissed right now.
Oh, he'd be wound up. He's like, how have I spun? How have I spun?
I'm out.
He's not out. He's in the pits.
Sorry, Ian, what is that? I don't understand what that is. Sorry. Right, trying to frack some gas. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, the thing is that at the moment I think I want to see what's going on. I want to see what's going on. There's so many battles up and down the grid because Leo is up and down as people are jumping in and out of the pits. We've got El Stefano's moved up to 10th. Amar is in 11th now. I'm expecting Amar to really put in the grind soon and really step it up and get it up into a high scoring points position. Let's have a look. And Tim is also making a move on.
Sing, right?
Amar is Sing.
Yeah, right. Did he win last night's race?
Amar, he didn't win. He dominated. He dominated. It's not a win. It's like a complete domination when Amar is on track. I think he actually just came second, to be honest. But he did have. Okay. It's like Amar does this thing where he gets involved in an incident that's not his fault, and then he's back up into the action again within like a lap or two, and he just battles his way through. He is a rapid driver.
They've just had an easy overtake on El Stefano. But right, come on, guys.
Right, okay, so the different colours on the side of the track. Now, if you look at 10-11, 10-11 is a big key factor on this. You see the white lines, you see the red, blue lines, and you see the red lines, okay? Yeah. It's not into the flag is only the reason why they use those colours, but like they've got different levels of degradation. So the track is degradation 1. Okay, so that's where the least degradation would happen, will be on track, which is why I was advised on Herbo in qualifying. If he's got a race on those tyres, you've got to try and stay on track because you won't wear them out as much. Now, the next step up is a level 2, which is the white. It's designed to slow increase your braking ability and slow you down a little bit more than what you would do on track. Now, blue is degradation level 3, so slow you down a lot more. And then the red is degradation level 5. Now that is like basically the dead zone. If you're in the red, you're lucky not to be in the wall. That's what you got to kind of think. Now the problem with these degradation levels is that you've got these signs like the Rolex sign. Now the Rolex sign has a minus friction coefficient, which means that you ain't stopping on that. You are going to run wide.
You're just not stopping at all.
You're not going to stop on green unless you're going slow enough that you can get grip. Izzy's informed us that it was Addy who won yesterday, not Amar. But like, yeah, but Amar does dominate races usually. But
thank you, Izzy.
Yeah, thanks for the information on that, Izzy. That's why.
Oh, Sing spun it. He's lost it. He's out.
Who's out?
Sing. He's just out. No, he's not. Oh no, he's not out. He's still in. He lost weight. I thought he was out. No, he's lost. He's absolutely lost it.
Wow. See, 10-second time penalty for Amar for exceeding track limits, for staying out of the way and staying on the outside of the circuit while other drivers are past. That there is a complete and utter.
Yeah. Oh, and it's just literally went into the pit wall on purpose.
And to be honest, was it on purpose or was it a game glitch? We don't know. This game, no. I think I'm blaming everything on a glitch right now at this moment, because if you actually look at it, he's still going up on his arrows up on a green arrow on my screen.
Yeah, and mine.
Oh my goodness!
That corner and he lost it.
Yeah, it's just quite funny that as soon as Izzy mentions Amar, what happens? Amar's off.
Izzy.
She's got the. Do you know what? I think it's like a. Do you know this it's like a, she's got the look of the Irish. It's like she's got a bad look of the Irish. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, Izzy.
Do you know what?
I do love her.
I'm actually glad I race with her.
No, the thing is, I'm basically I do love our Paul de Resta. She does make our races interesting.
She does. She really does.
I don't think a TeaTime Friday League would be the same without Izzy at all.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the comments that we get from Izzy and Lexi throughout most of the races is fantastic. So great support. We do love it, and we really do appreciate it, guys. Obviously, Matthew Green always comments as well, but he does race at the same time. So it's like he's racing and he's commenting.
He comes into my streams as well.
He's a great input, is Matty.
Yeah,
he does give us a bit of information at the beginning about weather and all that, which is fantastic. So,
by the way, during all that, Speedy's overtook Sharu.
Hey, Sharu is saying Sharu's got to have a bit of a battle on there, trying to get past Speedy.
Amir's at the second, and Veloso is in first. Sharu, another penalty, 3 seconds.
It's like Speedy number 25. It's like Mambo number 5, but 5 times better. 5 times faster.
Non-human, what's going on down here? Non-human and Taylor.
Taylor is looking to get past non-human.
I think no non-human should pass him.
Yeah, but he's going to be looking to get back past him, isn't he? He's like,
yeah.
And Herbo is on the revenge run. He is battling his way back up. I think he's on the hards. Yeah, so he's done his one-stop strategy. Now, those tyres are going to go to the end.
Yes, they will. I can vouch for last night again. 20 laps on hards. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. My strategy was medium hard. But yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm trying to think what percentage they were on for 20 laps. I think they were just like 50, maybe on 60% for 20 laps.
See, that's still quite good. You've still got a bit of grip in them as well. So Harry, DxT, Matty, and Stu, these are like inseparable. Now Stu has got the offensive number on his car, so we'll let and Harry's still donning the 97 for Murray Walker. So just so drivers can pick out the numbers. What did you say? Sorry.
You said the offensive number.
The offensive number. Come on, what number makes people giggle the most?
69.
There we go.
Yeah.
Little schoolgirl giggle. He said 69. Terrible.
Yep.
So we're gonna have this is going to be a battle pretty much to the end if the because I think but the two Williams drivers are both on medium tyres, so I don't think they're going to stretch into the end. Sharu.
Who ran wide then? It was Anthony ran wide. In and the other Red Bull, is it El Stefano?
El Stefano, yeah, El Stefano.
They're having a little battle. He just gets a 2-second penalty. Leader.
So it just opens the door for Amir to start closing in, because Amir just has to think now, alright, I just have to keep close.
Stay behind,
You know what, I tell you what, the view I've got of Speedy right now is the bird's eye view going through the bottom tail end of the track. Absolutely fantastic. I do love it. Oh, Mistral Straight. Helicopter view of the Mistral Straight is gotta be the best view you can have of the circuit. Absolutely beautiful.
I'm on view of the two Ferraris right now.
I'm on board with Freedom, because Freedom is catching up with DxT Matty very quickly.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he was a bit off, and now he's catching up. Obviously, he's got penalties on top, so he's got to be get that and more. Yes. We've got Rashmi Barker, go Lee, go.
Free's just overtook Matty.
All right, who's Lee? Who's Lee?
Free. I said Free.
Oh no, I'm talking about Lee. I've wondering who Lee is. It was just a comment from Rashmi. I don't know who Lee is. Right. So I've got a knock on the comms box from my little man. So he's at the door trying to come and say hello, but obviously he's banished to the outside world. Right, what a fantastic view. It's I do love the helicopter view. I think we need to have more of it. As Ari has jumped up a bit.
He's in the pits. He's going on. I'm going to say the softs. No, he's putting mediums on.
And that's why they've all jumped up, because Giroud has got wing damage though as well, didn't he? So a little bit longer in the pits than what he really wanted. But what a drive he's had today, even though he's been glitchy at parts.
I'd say a contender so far.
No, I can't give him. I can't give him a. Not when he's kind of like jumped halfway down round 10.
Fair enough. I agree with that.
Off track. I can't do that.
Okay, then I've got 2 more, and then we'll talk later. We'll talk later.
Yeah, let's have a little look and see. It's gonna be. I'll be honest. It's gonna be quite tough to pick a driver of the day, really. At the moment, I'm going for Amir. He's up in second at the moment without a penalty. You've got Ari, who's up in 5th without a penalty, so he's had a good drive. I look at that. I mentioned that. What does he do? He slides wide, and there's a safety car.
Freedom.
So Freedom and Ari were right next to each other.
Did Freedom slide off? Did he lose traction somewhere?
Well, Freedom lost it at 10-11. And that's where Ari went wide around near 10-11. Ari's come into the pits, so maybe there was a little bit of contact. But a safety car is basically a get a jail free card for some of these drivers.
Yes. But I was just saying, so far my contender is DxT Anthony. No penalties, he's moved up 13 places. Obviously he's dropping down now, but you might have got
yep, I can completely agree with you on that at the moment. I was going down the table to say just say a few names that could be a contender, but I agree with you. DxT Anthony has had a fantastic drive so far, but we've still got a third of the race to go.
Yep, we have.
Right, so safety car. Oh, this is a safety car talk now, isn't it? Like, what we'll do now. We'll let the track settle down, and we'll have a little chat about different things.
Hobo is the only one out there on hards.
Well, Hobo started on mediums and he's gone onto the hards. I think it's a great choice for Hobo to stay out on those hards.
No.
Has he gone in?
He's back onto mediums. He's on mediums.
Ah. So he's gone for the grip then rather than position. I thought he might have stayed on position, but then again, if he's got the grip, he can make up the challenges on the drivers after the safety car restarts.
Move up a few positions.
Get himself back in the points. Sort out the corner cutting penalty, because I do think 10 seconds for an instant could be a bit steep.
I've actually got. Sorry, Gaz, to interrupt. I've actually got a comment here. Someone recommended that the 8-lap sprint finish could be close for the win. Do you mean for anyone, Rough, or just? I'm guessing it means anyone on that one.
It will. 8 laps. You're looking at anybody in the top. It's like I would say top 10, but then again, you could have drivers such as Hobo to battle through. I'm sure he could do it. Thierry in 8th could battle through. Because he's quite quick. DxT Anthony, who's already battled through the most of the grid, could carry on that straight. Giroud, who's had an absolutely outstanding pace throughout the race, is bound to do that as well. So we've got the Death Dragon, who's joined us in chat. Thank you very much, Death Dragon, for joining us. Good to see you. Saying hello to everybody, and you're doing great. That's brilliant. Obviously, Izzy does the usual meet and greet in the chat, which is fantastic. Thank you, Paul DeResta. She told me to let Toby say hello. I would do, but then he'll rock the mic and just babble his way around the track. I will tell you something straight. As soon as Toby is fully talking and understands everything, I'll get him to co-commentate with me sometimes. I will do that in the future. He will be my wingman on comms.
Taking my job?
I wouldn't say taking your job. It just means that we have 3 people in the comms box.
Oh yeah.
He was sitting there last night after the race with my headset on, listening to Hobo and Amar talking throughout the race. So I put it on mute. He put the headset on and just sat there listening to them talking. So
you had the things like spit it out, Curly.
Today, Junior.
Yeah. He wants to do what Barry does he? Commentate.
Oh, to be honest, I think he's more going to be racing. What I'll probably do is he'll race, and I'll probably commentate on the same race. Because he's. I put him on time trial, put him on the wheel, and all I do is I do the accelerator and brake. Obviously, I've got one of those Apex wheels that are absolutely terrible for competitive racing, so I don't use it. But I did accelerate and brake, and he steers, and he does hit a lot of walls. But safety car is in. But he does get round the track. It's not like he goes backwards or anything, so that's good.
Must have beat me.
Doesn't reverse in front of his competitive, so beats me.
I'll never forget that, I'll tell you, I really won't.
No, neither will I. I'm just proper gut, I couldn't record it.
I got it on record. I got it.
You got it, right? We're gonna have
to. It.
Tell you what, at the end, we're gonna have to do a DxT blooper reel. So we'll have me going backwards before the lights. We'll have Herbo going, "Have I spun? Have I spun?" I'm out. We'll probably have. We'll probably have to. Oh yeah, we're on the way. So. I would say a good start by Veloci, but Amir did not let him go. Speedy's lost a bit of ground though, so the two front runners have got a bit of a gap there going away. DRS will not out DRS range, so that's decent for them, but Speedy will catch up.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll find it, clip it, and then I'll send it to you.
That's brilliant. Well, No Humans managed to open up the gap between him and DxT Hobo, and Hobo's done the same to Leo behind him. So Hobo needs to start catching up to within the next lap to get the DRS to then start making a move up further up. Because I will feel really bad for Hobo if he doesn't get in the top 10. But then again.
Rampage not having a good race at the moment.
Oh, is he? I want the clip. Izzy's going to have the best view because it's right in front of their car.
I was saying because I was beside Izzy, and I was beside Izzy.
Yeah. So you still going to have a great view, aren't you?
Yeah.
But
so
no.
Izzy sends you a clip, and I'll send you a clip. You've got two different points of view.
Yes. And we'll have to put the clown music bit on the background of it. Death Dragons, how is the race going? Because I was in a race earlier and it was awful.
TP is just putting a 131.2.
It's basically, it's like, let's have this race. It's like having a dump in your hands and then clapping. It's all good fun, but a lot of mess.
Yes. Ari just took over TP.
Yeah, I was on board with Ari when he'd done that. It was a nice move, but Ari did kind of push TP off a little bit there. But Ari does let TP back, which is fantastic. I don't think it was because TP was quicker. I just think Ari allowed it, and he's going back again for another battle. I'll tell you what, those two drivers are quite close together. It's brilliant battling. I'll give Ari his due. He did feel like he pushed. I think he felt like he pushed TP off, gave him the place back, and then went back in for the battle, which is fantastic. And he's back again.
And he crashed out last night as well, didn't he, Ari?
Yeah. So it's like Ari's a good driver if he gets the right line.
Yes.
Two angles of the car park. Two angles of the car park. Absolutely true. This circuit is a car park. There's probably more tarmac there than the whole of Birkenhead, the town I live in. Then again, tarmac.
That's what we hope is in Birkenhead.
Well, to be honest, Birkenhead is actually not too. It's not a small town really. It was actually meant to be the city of the River Mersey, but then there was a complete thing where Liverpool managed to get a cathedral built there, and that was the staple point. Going, oh, you've got a cathedral. You're the city.
I haven't been to Liverpool. weekly, and he could visit Anfield, and that was about it.
My dad was head security at Anfield. Funny story about that. I'll share it some other time. But like, right. So we're getting to the point now. We've got what 6 laps left to go. We've got battles up and down the grid.
We've got some good battles.
DxT Matty looking to get past Stu. It does look like Stu's actually going a little bit slow there. Moves out wide, allows DxT Matty through, which is fair play to Stu.
I'll just keep an eye on this battle between Harry and TP at the minute.
Oh, well, the thing is that Harry's dropped back a little bit and he is climbing his way back up, so I'm sure that we're at battle soon because TP has got Sharu for company. Excuse me, I've got. Okay, so little things regarding the circuit. Now, everybody does know the circuit was actually built on an old industrial park back in 1969. So this circuit has been around for just over 50 years. Last year, when it was actually 50 years.
Haybo's looking to overtake. Oh, they looked. Sorry, Gaz. Haybo's looking to overtake, and he's no, wrong car. But it was Stefano and non-human. I apologise. But yeah, Stefano and non-human. I think they had a little touch of wheels.
Oh, Stefano looks like he's going. Looks like he's getting back in there again.
Yeah, I apologise for interrupting you, mate.
Oh no, it's absolutely fine. Battling on track is more important than fun facts. We've got Sharu who's looking to get past Stu. Stu does seem like he's going a little bit slow. I think it might be the tyres. I think the tyres are basically wearing thin. How old are those tyres? They're 7 laps old, so they're going to be crying. Stu's.
Hey, Stu's.
Yeah, Stu's are 7 lap old soft tyres. TP
on Stu, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice little pass by TP. I do think Stu is actually just slowing down, conserving those tyres, but I think the pit is calling him. He's got it. If he goes in there, drops.
Was it coming over cloudy?
It is a bit cloudy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. I'm Marshall. I agree. Hoping for DxT. After the race in the other league. Basically, someone here is basically hoping for DxT Matty to get a good result after the last league that Matty just after the hassle.
Death Dragon said it's this turn into Fun Facts channel. It's more like Gary's. It's more like DxT Ferret's facts. Really, it's. I do throw a lot of facts in there because I do want to educate people about the circuits that we are watching on. A lot of commentators out there just go, we've got a driver going past this other driver, and he's making a move, and they touch wheels, and he does get past him. He's got DRS. That's not fun to listen to, is it? People want to learn. People want to entertain.
Sharu has got 12 seconds, by the way. So that could really
spoilers day.
Yeah, obviously they're bunched up now.
Yeah, well, Sharu is quick, and I do think he's a reserve driver, so he could either claim the points for himself, or he can abdicate these points for the next position down, which. I
thought Sharu and TP touched.
Well, if you make that noise when everybody touches, I feel sorry for you, missus. Death Dragon, I thought I was done with school by now. Death Dragon, every day's a school day.
You learn something new every day.
You do learn something new every day, but then how much did you learn in school, Death Dragon?
I didn't learn much in school. I admit that. I just went and that was it.
It was a tick in the box for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's all it was.
To be honest, I did all right in school, but I learnt more outside of school than I did in school. I took French for 5 years, and I still can't speak it.
Damn.
I just didn't bother. I just didn't pay attention. Maths and science, I was all over, but when it came down to languages, like, what am I going to use this for? Well, if I thought I was going to commentate on the French Grand Prix, I might have actually come up with French.
The best thing I did in was drama. That was it.
You are a drama queen though, aren't you, Kaylee?
I know. But I actually, when I was 16, I actually went to college, and I was actually going to be a PE teacher.
Ooh.
But yeah, I know. But I actually left and got a job, and I'll tell you what, it was the worst thing I did. I should have carried on studying. So, yes, like I said, you learn something new every day. But it's lap 25 of 27 now, and we're going to run through the penalties.
I'll let you run through the penalties there quick, mate.
Right, so Velocio has 6 seconds, you got Speedy on 9 seconds, Shamu has still up 15 seconds, Kiki has 9, you've got Stu on also 9, Non-Human on 6, Kovo is now on 16, Estefano is on 3, Taylor is on 6, and you have Leo and Tim on 3.
Yeah, I do think that some of these penalties may get rescinded. I do think Hobo's one might get rescinded with 10 seconds is a steep penalty to be getting for a corner cut. Obviously, we'll have to look, the circumstances will have to be looked into for that. But then, like, obviously, Sharu has been pushing himself so much that maybe that's why he's got those penalties stacking up. As we've got DxT Anthony's made a move on Stu. So, to be honest, I'm going to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump on. Oh, tell you what, Stu's going to have a blowout. If you jump on board with him, you can see it's a complete colour difference between his tyres.
Look at the front left.
Yeah, it's both front left, front right. Both of them you can see there's a two-tone difference.
Are they going to last till the end?
Now, if you look on the inside rim, so the inside rim of the, so just above the red, on the inside of the wheel.
Yeah, you're on about
yeah, I'm on Stu.
Sorry.
On Stu, if you look on the inside left of that, you can see that it's coming down the inside.
Yeah.
Now that there is a faint line, okay, on the inside, right, that you can see. If that there basically the dark mark gets to there, it's guaranteed a blowout. Right? Whereas there is the chances of blowout right now is still quite high, but yeah, it's going to be interesting now this ending, isn't it?
Yeah.
9 laps, and he's on the final lap now. It's absolutely fantastic.
Anthony just overtook Ari as well. I'm sorry, Gaz, but I'm going to go for Anthony for driver of the day is my choice.
I'm going to agree with you at the moment, but you've got DxT Matty, who's up at 4 from no penalties as well, so we're going to have to give him a special mention as well.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree on that one.
We've got, but I'll definitely, at this very moment, on our last final lap, Stu would be our, so not Stu, DxT Anthony will be our driver of the day. DxT Anthony.
But definitely give Matty a shout out as well.
Definitely.
Sure.
Now, if Stu manages to get around this lap without putting that tyre, like having a puncture on that tyre, I'll be quite surprised.
They've got to be what?
11 laps old, so they'd be screaming.
Yeah. Percentage-wise, what would you say?
Got to be over 70. Over 70 guaranteed. Oh, look at that. DxT Hope around the outside of Stu.
Stu! He went wide, he did lose it a little bit, got it back, but yeah, I'm surprised he managed to hold it with those tyres. I'm really surprised. And we got the finish there. Amir, Veloci, Speedy, Tierney, Matty are all over the line. We've got everybody's up and down these grids because Ari's now coming across the line with Hobo right behind him. Stu made it.
I can't believe Stu made it. I really can't. So El Stefano in 10th, Taylor in 13th, we've got Leo in 14th, and Tim in 15th. We've got Boy for Jesus coming around the final corner. And Valko at the end.
But Anthony ended up finishing 4th.
He's like, I can barely speak English and it's my native language. Same here. Death Dragon, I'm Dutch and I speak better English than Dutch. Oh, that's true. DxT Anthony with the Codemasters driver of the day and ours, I would agree.
Yep. He ended up finishing 4th.
Absolutely fantastic race. Now, what a fantastic race there that was. Very entertaining. I do think we do need to get these drivers in, and I do think we should also add DxT Herbo in as well into it. And Ari ran out of fuel at the end.
Oh no! Didn't that happen to him in another race a couple of weeks or last week as well?
It could have done. It could have.
I heard him in a stream, and he said he ran out of fuel.
So if you don't mind, Curly, would you get Amir, Veloce, and DxT Matty in if they can? And also DxT Herbo. I'll get Matty and DxT Herbo in and get them to add the rest in if we can. So I'm going to run through our standings. We got Amir in first.
Get Herbo in,
yeah, get Herbo in and Herbo can sort the rest out. Veloce is second. We've got DxT Matty in third. We've got DxT Anthony in fourth. Fantastic race for him from starting from the very back of the grid. Speedy in fifth. We've got Ari in sixth. Tierney Thierry in seventh. We've got Non-Human in eighth. Shrew in ninth. And 10th was... And 10th was El Stefano. We got Stu in 11th, Hobo in 12th, Tanner McKenzie in 13th, Leo in 14th. And let's have a quick look and see if we get the rest of them up. Do apologise. Leo in 14th and Tim in 15th. We've got Boys for Jesus in 16th, 17th for Valkyo. And our non-finishers are Freedom, Amar and T&E Matty. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll get these people in as if Herbo is in.
I've sent him an invite.
Right, it's quite diff. Right, let me drop out of here.
No, but I've only on my PS4. I haven't got like PC or shit like that.
Yeah, we'll just have,
trying to find Anthony. He's not in the lobby. No.
Right, so what we're going to do is, like, if we can, we've got Herbo in. We need to get DxT Matty in. Yeah, and yeah, Herbo. Yeah, but the reason the reason why we got you in is because we can pretty much guarantee that you will have everybody else on the on the list because we can't find them. So it's DxT Matty, Speedy, and Amir. If we can. Oh, sweet.
He won't come.
Yeah,
No.
but yeah, he's had an outstanding race. He's probably going to have a beer right now and chilled, feet up.
Amir, and who was the other one you're missing? Veloce.
No, it's Speedy, Amir, and DxT Matty. That was the three that we wanted for the questioning.
Speedy. Okay, Speedy.
Yeah.
I don't think Amir's online, but I've got the other lot. Oh, there's the wrong Amir.
So yeah, we got so Veloce. No interviews for Veloce, he said. Oh yeah, Veloce. Sorry, Veloce. What did I say, Mia? Yeah, Veloce, not Speedy. Veloce, not Speedy. I do apologise.
Yeah. Kick Speedy out, and then we'll remove Speedy from the thing, and I'll add in Veloce.
It's not matter. Speedy's the top 5 anyway. We can have a little chat with him if he wants as well.
Is Speedy in? Alright, I'll let you.
There we go. I do apologise. I was like, having a look to see who was in the chat. I do apologise. So yeah, absolutely congratulations on that race today. Did it go to plan?
No. I mean, the start of the race was great. I had a gap to the second place, and then the safety car screwed me. And then I had penalties as well, so second place is not bad.
Well, very well deserved second place. Did you have any? Did you think at any point that you could have actually got first?
Yeah, before the safety car came out, I had a gap to Emir.
Yeah.
With like 1.5 to 2 seconds, and if I pulled the gap of 3 seconds, then I would have won. But then the safety car came out, and he was right behind me. It was very tough to get out of 3 seconds then.
Yeah, we did see that. It was like you just couldn't shake him at all. Then, any questions from you, Kaylee?
No, mate. Not what I can think of at the moment, but congratulations though on your second. Was second one? Yeah, it was.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Apart from the safety car, everything else went all right as planned then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, my teammate did a very good job when I pitted for hearts. Then he let me through, and he was doing great.
That was Shrew, wasn't it? In Racing Point.
Yeah.
Yes. He had a really good race.
Shrew had a very good moment at the beginning. We I kind of caught him on stream. Looked like he cut the whole first second corner off, and kind of jumped up to 13th. But I think that might have been like a decent glitch, whatever. But no, fantastic race today, Veloce. Looking forward to Austria.
Yes, great track.
So,
I'll try to win there.
Try to win there. Nice. So we got to jump across to Amir. Hello, Amir. Congratulations on the win there. TeaTime there, Friday Night League winner. How do you feel about that win? Absolutely fantastic effort today. I will be honest. At the beginning, I wasn't too sure if it was gonna work out for yourself. If you get me, but then you just kind of showed your pace after the first few laps, and that was it. You was like unstoppable.
Dominated. Sorry, can I interrupt? Apparently, you can't be heard on stream.
I'll quickly sort that out then, Amir, if you can. Yeah, Izzy said the same thing on mine.
Alright, now it should work. Yes, I lost like 3 to 4 seconds to the first and second guy at the first virtual safety car. So that was a bit of a matter of quite surprised with the pace on the softs, because they were dragging it quite far. I thought they would pit around lap 4, 5, 6, but I think Veloce held it to about 7, 8, which is very good. And an okay stint on the mediums, then on the hards. I think I just got released behind Veloce's teammate, which I had a scary moment with trying to overtake. But I was actually having quite hard keeping up with him. But I was hoping that towards the end, my tire advantage would be better, so I could catch him. But the safety car came out, and I was actually really close to picking the softs. But I just thought, no chance. I'll just take the mediums and try and play clean. Because I saw he had a 3-second penalty. So yeah, overall nice race. I'm happy.
Oh, great to hear. Is France a strong circuit for yourself, or did you have to practice quite a bit for that?
Sorry, can you repeat?
So is France a strong circuit for yourself, or did you have to put in a bit of practice?
I think France is a quite hard track because you really need to know how and when to turn the car. But yeah, I've had a 1-2 hours practice before the race, so it was, I got quite used to it. So yeah, I like it. I like the track. It's a nice flow. So
what was your fastest part of the circuit that you were in? Random question.
I think the first sector I'm quite fast. First corner and the little chicane. But I really struggle with the exit before the big DI zone. I really couldn't catch a veloce today there, so I'm just taking it easy because I don't want to spin the car out. But yeah, I lost a bit of time there.
Oh, fantastic. And how do you feel about Austria next week?
Nice track, good flow. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully some rain to spice it up. Could be fun.
That would be good fun. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations again on your first place. We do have Speedy in here who came 5th. Speedy, quick, just like obviously there is a question I do like to wanted to ask you. So I am glad that you joined us. How did you get that pace through 10 and 11 that you were making some amazing overtakes on?
Which part?
It was after the chicane. You had that short straight, and then it's like this fast right-hander. You actually made some fantastic overtakes on that corner and the following corner. Where did you get that speed from, or how did you get that speed?
Sorry, I can't really remember.
It's all such a blur.
Yeah, who's going that fast?
Well, I think for that part of the track, you just have to stay committed. And I have been overtaken there quite a lot because of I do other leagues as well. So it was just making sure to stay clean, and hopefully the guy next to me gives me some space, and then yeah, that was it basically.
Right. Another question, completely random. Are you Christian Horner? Because you do sound a lot like him.
No.
It was like such a political way you answered that question, and it was like the mannerisms are so Christian Horner like. Fair play. Well, congratulations on a good performance today, Speedy. Right, I'm gonna this question for Hobo. What corner did you cut, Hobo?
10 seconds.
Oh, okay, so what happened there? I was battling with Non-Human and El Stefano going around Sector 3. I made contact with Non-Human, which it's my fault. I completely apologise, Non-Human. I'll take a punishment for that. I didn't realise how close he was on my inside. I was so distracted with what I've done to Non-Human, because I made contact, he spun out, that I wasn't looking at what El Stefano did. He hit the brakes earlier than I thought he would. I hit the back of him, done my wing, and as I was going around the last 2 corners, my back end kind of went, so I nearly slipped into the pits, and I thought, oh, no, I'm not, I'm on mediums, I'm going to carry on. So I've rejoined the track, went nice and slow, let El Stefano back past me, and I got him to take a penalty. So I'm going to be appealing it, so I'm probably going to jump up above, back them to 8th, but then probably with the penalty I'm going to get from Non-Human, probably down again.
So you'll probably get 10 seconds taken off and then added on again.
Yeah, I'll get some sort of penalty for it. I don't think I'm entirely to fault, but yeah, I should get more aware of where it was.
See, I'll be honest, I caught that incident between you and Non-Human, and I did not see what happened afterwards because I kind of like focused on Non-Human.
Non-Human
spinning off. Yeah, from my point of view, it looked like it was Non-Human going for a gap that wasn't quite there.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the clips, but I think I definitely made contact with him. So
yeah,
I apologise for the contact, but I have to wait and see what the stewards say. But fingers crossed, wait and see.
Hopefully, because like both of you did kind of like lose out on that collision, so it could be faced as a racing incident. Personally, that would way I think it would go, but hopefully it won't be too severe that might knock you back out the points.
We'll wait and see, but I'm a bit annoyed with how qualifying went because I got taken out. Well, I was on my hot lap and El Stefano blocked me, So a bit annoyed about that.
Oh no.
Because I was 5 seconds or 6 seconds up after I made the contact across the line, and I was 5 seconds up. So that shows you how fast I would have been going. So I was a bit annoyed about that.
Oh, true. Because you would have, with a good position, you could have actually done a lot better off than what you did.
Yeah, I think so. Especially I was on the medium tyres as well, different strat.
That's fantastic. Okay, so thank you everybody out who's joined us for the interviews at the end. Thank you, Kaylee, for joining me today. This was Circuit Paul Ricard. I'll be honest, the race today was so much full of action. I could not get my little fun facts out, which was great to see. Yeah, join us again next week, where we are going to be in Austria. You can catch myself, Hobo, on T&E tomorrow at different times. Hobo racing in Tier 2. I'll be commentating on possibly Tier 1, maybe Tier 3, depending on availability. And then we'll be like starting the week all over again. So the usual Sunday Rainers Racing League with Hobo, isn't it, Hobo? Are you back with us again?
Yep. Back on Sunday.
Back on Sunday with Rainers Racing League. You can join us with that. And then we've got Monday, Tuesday, LFR. You do T&E on Tuesday, don't you, Hobo?
Yep, T&E Tuesday, regionals.
Regionals, and then
Austria.
And amazing, and then you've got me and Hobo racing on the Thursday T&E, and you can join us for that.
With me as well.
Yeah, with Kelly as well. Obviously, Izzy in the chat also joins us for that, so it's fantastic to see. A quick little announcement before I pass it over to Kelly to close off his stream. As of next week, your stream will be on DxT Ferret Gaming. We are moving over to coordinate with the DxT brand. Also, hopefully, we might have some added graphic content to the stream if everything works well, but it will be on DxT Ferret Gaming, so have a little look on that, and I will drop the link onto the comments. Okay, anybody else? Kelly, got to plug anything, or Hobo?
Yeah, I'm plugged. I'm back tomorrow morning at 10 AM. Can I plug my Twitch, Hobo?
Yeah,
guys, is that all right? My Twitch is Curly211279, guys. I'm back tomorrow morning at 10 AM. Also at 4 PM, those are comms. I'm also racing at 6 PM as well, guys. So come over, have a watch, have a laugh. Either one.
Laugh at him.
Yeah, laugh at me. So yeah, guys, I'm also doing Sundays as well. So come over tomorrow then. Doing Sundays. I've got 3 on Sunday. I'm a Parabolical Esports League on Sunday at 1:15 and 3:30, and LFR on Sunday evening at 7:30.
Such a busy guy. Anything for you to plug there, Hobo?
No, just launching a new Discord channel tomorrow. So tune in to the Nationals No Assist Tier 2 if you want to get the jump. It's going to basically be a go-to stop for everyone. So for leagues we're a part of that you can join, and also where you can catch us on what days and what common streams we're doing. So yeah, hopefully launch out tomorrow.
Yes, guys, please do jump on to that and get you the early info to get into that the DxT link. So basically, thank you very much, guys. So thank you very much for all our people who joined us. So Speedy, Amir, Veloce, DxT Matty, DxT Hobo, TeaTime T-Boy Curly, and myself, DxT Ferret. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you again this time, same place next week. Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys. All right.